Hello, this is Craig Beckett, Secondary Learning Resource Coach with the Upper Canada District School Board. And today I want to show you on Smart Notebook 10 how to use the Magic Pen. Alright, so when you're looking at your Smart Notebook, notice this toolbar at the top, and there's a number of different pens and things you can use. But you can also customize this toolbar. If you click anywhere on the gray area, you'll see it says Customize Toolbar. From there, you can drag and drop any of these little icons that you might find useful to use on a regular basis. So one of the ones I always suggest is the Magic Pen. And you simply drag and drop the Magic Pen onto the bar. I already have it there, but drag and drop it there, and it'll be one that you use, I think, quite a bit, especially if you're doing kind of maybe a critical document analysis with the class, or looking at with your class, or looking at pictures or diagrams or schematics, things of that nature. And I'm going to show you how you can use that in the next minute or so. So here I have a picture of Thomas Hobbes's a classic political treatise, um, Leviathan. So here's Thomas, the original cover of that book, the original, I guess, illustration that would be would have been in the front, or close to the front of the book. So with the Magic Pen, there's a few things I can do that I believe that can enhance a class's understanding of a photo, or in a photo of an image like this. The first thing is the Magic Pen acts kind of like invisible ink. So I can draw all over this, and if we wait a few seconds, it should start to fade away. And there it goes. So that's one of the things that the Magic Pen does. The other two things that are really neat that it'll do is it can provide for a point of emphasis. If you draw a rough circle, a spot shadow, and when I'm inside the spot shadow and it turns to the arrows, I can make the little oval bigger or smaller. And if I click on the black part, the sort of semi-transparent part, I can move around, and I can direct the student's attention, or they can direct my attention to, which would probably be preferable, they can direct my attention to things that they find interesting or have questions about. All right, so we can look and see that, look, the king's body is made up of little shapes. Well, what are those shapes? It's kind of hard to see. Well, the Magic Pen might be able to help you there too. So if I close my spot shadow and bring back my Magic Pen, click it, and draw a square or a rectangle, I can get a little zoom in kind of a job. Once again, I can make the part, the zoom in box bigger or smaller. But if I click on the outside, I can move around. I can say, okay, there's his face. And look, his body is made up of the citizens. So the king is the embodiment of the citizenship. He is the country. Anyways, it's kind of a neat little tool that's built into Smart Notebook that you can use. You can not only use it right in Notebook, but you could also use it on the internet. So if I open my Explorer here, and here's my Explorer. Let's just say I go to www.wikipedia. Our favorite and least favorite website is teachers, wikipedia.org. I'm going to want to do one more thing. I'm going to want to open up, and mine won't be in the same place that yours will be. Yours will be under the Upper Canada version, will be under the Essential Tools tab. But you're going to want to go to Smart Notebook, and you're going to want to open up the Smart Notebook Tools, and you're going to want, where is it? Smartboard Tools. So open up Smartboard Tools, and you'll see this little thing that comes up along the side. It's sort of an invisible little toolbar. Now if I click the double arrow, it opens up, and sure enough, I have all these different pens again. If you click on the little gear at the bottom, you can customize this, and once again, you can drag your different pens that you use. The Magic Pen, you can pull it over there, and away you go. So here's my Magic Pen on Wikipedia. I can, let's go to something good in Wikipedia. So if I click on English, okay, close my ink layer. The ink layer is another thing we'll talk about later, but if I go into bring up my Magic Pen on the main page of Wikipedia, whenever it finishes loading, Here we go. Let's just say today's featured article. Let's just say I want to uh, do some kind of spot shadow type of job with the magic pen. Once again, you can do that. It's a little bit different, but it does the same. Like for instance, it's totally black and not transparent, but you can bring your students' attention to something on the website by using this magic pen. By clicking on the little border here, you can make your shape smaller or more like an oval, more ovular. I don't know if that's a proper word, but you can do that just by clicking in the little blue border, and you can draw and that sort of thing. So moving around, and that's that sort of thing. And then you can do, oh yeah, here we go. You can set the transparency. So let's set the transparency at 50s to 25. That's better. And then shape, ellipse. Yeah, I like that. Maybe a star might be nice. There you go. You can do a star. This guy here is a star. I don't even know who he is. But there you go. So you can do that spot shadow again, and just click on the little spotlight and click exit. And the other thing you can do is you can do your zoom in as well. Right on the Wikipedia. There we go. And I want to go to this one, right? No? Oh, there we go. It's a little bit different. You have to move around a little bit differently in order to see. So it's just a little bit different when you're using a website as opposed to the Smart Notebook. You can make it bigger or smaller by clicking on this little tab here and moving around with the hand. There we go. It's just a little bit different, but it will do similar things. It's a little bit more tricky, I guess, outside of the Smart Notebook, but it will do the same thing. So that's the Magic Pen, and it's a really neat little tool that you can use while you're using your smartboard, or even just in Smart Notebook. Really, you don't need a smartboard to use these tools, but especially this Magic Pen. You can use it without the smartboard, but certainly you do need the notebook software. And once again, that is available on all Upper Canada District School Board computers. Thanks for listening today. My name is Craig Beckett. I'm a secondary learning resource coach, and we'll talk to you again next time.